Hello everyone, welcome to Visit Malta channel. In this video, I am going to talk about the actual cost is taking to find a job in Malta and to proceed the working permit and to proceed the work visa. So in this video, I'm going to tell the minimum cost that is being spent by your employer and of course you also. Okay. So let me explain what are all the costs involved in the working permit process and to find a job in Malta. Okay, and if you're not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel. Then only my effort will reach out to you. Okay, and of course share the video and like the video. And if you have any clarification, you can always reach me out at visittomalta@gmail.com, or you can reach me out contact us page in my website visittomalta.com. And you can also reach me out through WhatsApp by getting the WhatsApp link by sending an email. Okay, because I'm actually sending a WhatsApp request only for the specific people for the paid member. Okay, so let me explain what is the actual cost that is being spent by you and your employer when you find a job and proceed the working permit and Malta work visa also through VFS Global Service. First thing, finding a job in Malta is free of cost if you're going through the LinkedIn or Google or directly searching by employer website for the respective industry. If you have experience in a specific category, you can find a job using your specific category. Okay, so if you do that, it is absolutely free, as you know very well. Okay, and my advice is to go for it, go for a free of cost, like link searching a job in directly employer website and through the LinkedIn and Google it. Okay, and I have given some other advice also how to find a job in Malta in other video. If you didn't watch that video, please watch that video. That will be helpful for you to find a job in Malta. Okay, and related to the cost in finding a job, if you are going through the agency or a job consultancy, you will have to pay a lot of money, thousands and thousands of euro that you have to pay. As I aware of it, many of them are actually going through the agency. Okay, so you may end up with paying thousands euro if you're going through the agency and consultancy. Okay, that is another thing. I'm not going to disclose the average amount that people are paying for agency and consultancy because I don't want to give a clue to the new agency to collect the money from the people. Okay, so you can guess it's a thousands euro that agency and consultancy collecting the money just to find a job and proceed all other procedures. Okay, and through the employer. Okay, so employer is different than the agency and consultancy. If you are directly hired by your employer, okay, there will be no cost. Okay, there will be no cost charged by the employer if your employer is a professional employer. All right, so many professional companies will not charge any cost for the employee if they are hiring you. Okay, that you can remember clearly. And next one is to proceed the working permit, as many of them already aware, everything is coming through online by the Identity Malta. Okay, so Identity Malta has given opportunity to avoid the crowded in the office space. They have make the process very simple and clean everything through the online. Even if you're going through your employer or agency through anyone else, okay, all the procedure has to be done by through online only, so they don't have to go to the actual department of Identity Malta, so they can simply upload all the application related information, checklist and everything through the online only. And if you don't know what all the document that that is required by your employer and by you also, you can watch other video which I have already created, a single permit working checklist. So please watch that video. You will understand how much what are all the document that is being required to proceed the working permit application through online. All right. Now let me explain the cost. The actual cost Malta working permit is 280 euro 50 cents only official cost that is being collected by Identity Malta. If your employer is a very professional and very good company, and this cost will be paid by the company also, okay, or or you may have to pay this cost during the application submission, okay. As I explained in my other video, the working permit online application is not only submitted by your employer, and you may have to participate 50% by verifying your information through online and partially submit the application, and the final application will be submitted by your employer. I have explained in my other video. You can watch that video, okay, to know the complete procedure, right? So this cost will be paid by your employer, or you will have to pay this 280 euro 50 cents for the to submit the single working permit application. Okay, and after single working permit application approved by Identity Malta, you may have some additional document required by the VFS Global Service to proceed the working visa. So some document, for example, this working permit document has to be notarized, and the notarized cost for the document is starting from minimum 20 euro to maximum 50 euro. So if any of your employer agency is charging more than that, so you can think about it. I don't have to explain. So the notarized cost is minimum 20 euro to maximum 50 euro per page. Okay. If you take a more than one page, the notarized Maltese notarized may give you a discount when they put the notarized seal. Mostly at this stage, you may require only the single permit application notarized, which is 20 euro to 50 euro. That is also will be accommodated by your employer if your company is a very well organized company. Okay, or else you may have to pay 20 to 50 euro to notarize your single working permit approved letter. There is something called approval in principle letter. If you don't know what is approval in principle letter, please watch my other video, which I have already explained. You can check it out. Okay, and rest all the procedure can be done digitally by your employer, and you even after the approval you can collect the approval copy by email, scan to copy, and PDF. Okay, apart from this, all the medical report and shipping is not required at this stage, and there will be no cost at all. So during the initial stage, you may have to provide some document, but the cost is only 280 euro and 20 to 50 euro for the notarized cost. Okay, hope it is clear for the working permit. Let's go to the working visa. And before I move on to the working visa, you may end up by charging other expenses also, which is unexpected. If I am not covered that in this video, please accept my apologies. Okay, so this is based on the current situation. In future, it may different. All right, let me go to the Malta work visa. So, once you received your single working permit copy by your employer, you have to proceed your working visa, as I have explained in my many other video for the complete procedure. Okay. So to proceed the working visa, you might require the hotel booking here in Malta. The average hotel booking cost is starting from 90 euro to 250 euro per day. Okay, it depends how luxury hotel that you're selecting. But on an average, it will cost 90 euro. Sometime it less than 90 euro also. So it depends how you're choosing your accommodation in the hotel. Okay. And the next one is the rental property advance. So any rental property, if you're looking before you arrive in Malta, using your friend reference or any other reference, even sometime the employer also arranging the rental property. So you may end up paying the 1 month advance for the respective rental property. So if you're going by shared accommodation, it will cost almost 150 euro to 250 euro by sharing with the 3 to 4 people. Okay, so if you're looking for a separate individual home by planning to bring your family also in future, if you're taking an individual apartment, it will cost almost 550 euro to 900 euro maximum. It depends how you're choosing your individual apartment. For example, two bedroom or minimum 1 to 2 bedroom, it will cost 550 euro to 900 euro. Okay, and this cost is just the rent cost only. So apart from that, you may have to pay your internet services and electricity and water. That is actually a separate cost. Okay, which I'm not included. I'm included the cost that is the minimum requirement which allows you to travel here in Malta. Okay, and the next one is the rental contract by a landlord. So usually it's a free, since your landlord has to take 3 to 4 pages, sometimes 2 to 3 pages to the print a copy in a white sheet which contain your information and your landlord information and the property information, and it will be a 1 year contract. So just a printable cost only, which will cost €10, and if it required, you may have to pay the notarized cost also, which I have explained in the previous video. I mean the previous slide, which is minimum €20 to €50 per page to notarized. Okay, so you may have to pay that fees also. Sometime your landlord will do this free of charge. Most of the landlord will do this free of charge. So you can think about how, if the landlord is charging for every small things, okay, you can decide that. And during the 1 year contract, if you break the contract and moving to another property, please note that your the 1 month rental advance will not be refunded. So that is the default procedure that has been followed by most of the landlord here in Malta. So you have to make sure that yeah, before you choose the property, you'll have to make sure that you are comfortable with that property. Okay. And next one is a VFS Global Appointment. Of course, this is approximate fees only that I have leave here by checking the VFS Global Service. Okay, so you can also check directly to the VFS Global Service how it will cost from your region. So visa fees is €60 to €70, and if you selected the other launch facility premium, it's optional. You don't have to. It is not mandatory. It's optional. If you want, you can choose it. If you don't want, you can leave it. So premium launch service, which is €40 to €60, and other optional services available, like to receive the SMS service and courier shipping services for the to deliver the passport, and special additional amenities if you requested during your appointment. So that will cost to €130 to €160. So the only the first one is mandatory, I mean the compulsory, which is €60 to €70 to book appointment fees, and rest all is optional, which you can choose, or you don't have to choose. It depends your urgency and the requirement, and you're comfortable. All right. And the last one is the flight ticket, and on average it will cost 500 to €800 one way ticket if you going through the Emirates or Etihad or Qatar or KLM or many other flight service available here in Malta. So you can decide whichever is comfortable for you, and approximately it will cost 500 to €80. All right. So hope this is this will give you a clear idea how much it will cost to proceed your working permit and working visa, and to find a job here in Malta. Hope this video is helpful. If you think this video is helpful, please subscribe my channel and share this video to the people who's really looking for a job. And if you have any clarification, you can always reach me out to my Gmail by sending Gmail visit to malta@gmail.com, and you can always reach me out at WhatsApp by accessing through my website. Okay, visit to malta.com. And thank you for watching this video. And if I missed any of the cost, you can add under the comment, which will help for others also to know before they proceed with the Malta Jobs and Working Permit. Thanks again, and good luck.